Alright, sorry about that, guys. So anyway, don't know what the heck happened there. So anyway, here's this aggressive bumper. I'm not the biggest fan of it, to be honest. I'm gonna probably replace both the front and rear with something that's more JDM. Probably get some VIS JDM racing bumper or something, you know, maybe the Twin Z upgraded rear bumper that has the covers for the exhaust. It looks kind of more meatier, I think. Anyway, let's get to nit and gritty. This color, if you're asking, yes, not my top choice, but to be honest, it's kind of growing on me. At first I was like, orange, ugh, I'm gonna vomit my guts out. This is definitely not the stock color. This is what they call Layman's Sunset. It's like a lemon sunset of some kind. It came stock on the 350Z. Not sure what year, because I'm not really a 350Z fan. You'll also notice that he's scraped off and polished the trim of the windshield. I don't know why. And then he goes to black, and then it's trimmed again. Both sides are that way. It's okay. I'm going to replace all this trim, because I want it all to be black. I'm going to get a new fish hook trim line for the T-top as well. These look like they're brand new. I'm kind of happy because these always, on every car I've looked at, these are always wrecked. So these are all new on both sides. The rear looks really clean. It has all of its trim and everything. Definitely looks clean there. Alright, so now the part you guys have all been waiting for. I know, we're getting to it now. And let's figure out, I think the lever is right here. Oh. The engine bay! Wah! Everyone clap your hands. Yes, the engine bay is right here. Sorry if it looks really bad in the video, guys. My first video, I'm doing it by myself. Anyway, and this is where the meat and gritty is. Now, there's a lot more that you can't see that I have to tell you about, but here it is. So, this is a twin-turbo Z, correct. Twin-turbo, forced induction. He has some aftermarket upgraded pipes, test pipes here. He has an Optima battery, which is kind of nice. This is part of that True Boost controller here. Underneath the engine, off to the side about this area, he has Stillen upgraded side mount front intercoolers. That's right, Stillen. Kind of happy to find that out because I was thinking about going with a front mount intercooler that I have, but the side mounts I can do a lot more with, and they are pretty nice, so I'm kind of happy about that. He looks like he has some upgraded hoses of some kind. I'm not a big fan of this orange in the engine bay. Alright, see he has the strut bar, which is kind of nice. I might change that up to a different strut bar, possibly. But the orange, what we're going to do, what the plan is we are going to use this motor until, yes, wait till episode 2. We have a surprise what is going to happen with this motor, and we have another surprise maybe in this area, which I will not talk to you about yet, but we will talk about it in another episode. But the plan is what's going to go into this thing is going to be a brand new beast, okay? Something that is going to blow your mind away when it's done. All this orange is going to be gone. The red, there's going to be some red. We're going to go with a red and black color scheme. I'm going to get rid of any chrome. Everything's going to be resurfaced. He also looks like he may have one time painted the engine bay, which doesn't look like they did it the right way at all because you can see it peeling and chipping on both sides. We're going to redo that the right way. I'm going to sand it down, scuff it off. We're going to redo it, make sure it uses the proper sealer and hardener and actuator and everything, and we're going to make sure that it's clear coated as well. So it's going to look really nice. I'm also going to get rid of this fire safety cover here. I'm debating if I'm going to put, some people put those shiny mirrors that you can put here so it reflects your engine bay. I'm not probably gonna do that. I'm gonna probably just clean it down to where all you see is the metallic there of the body. But it looks really nice. Now, something else I didn't really talk to you guys about. He has it in the ECU, which is down there. I have to open that all up to show you. he has an upgraded ECU in this bad boy. This bad boy has a Halitech Platinum Series ECU, which is one of the more recommended ECUs for this car. AEM is another company that makes ECUs that you can use. The great thing about standalone ECUs is that they're a lot more easier to tune for your car to get the performance you're looking for. Let it be better fuel economy to more boost. Overall, the fuel to air ratio, you can make some changes to get the most out of your car. Now, Haltech, it makes it a little bit easier because they have software. It is plug and play. You plug in your laptop directly to the ECU, the software downloads, and you can instantly start making adjustments as needed. The AEM ones, from what my tuner says, is that he's not very happy with them. They tend to have issues where they're too finicky, a little bit more complicated to tune. But he definitely recommends the Haltech. In fact, actually, that is his preference. And from everything I know about the tuner and to what my best friend tells me, who is also a Z enthusiast, in fact, he knows more about Zs than I do. This is my third Z. He's on number 5 or 6. He builds them and sells them and builds them and sells them all the time. He tells me that Haltech is a really good thing to go with. So I'm happy about that. There's some upgraded fuel injectors in here. We're not sure of which ones yet. We have to pull them all out to verify. That will be another video. I have 555 Nismo injectors, which I really like. I might throw those in here. Not really sure what I'm going to do yet. It's still a plan and project. Also, something I don't really care for, but I'm going to swap it all out. You're going to see some of these caps he has here. I thought they were bolts, and I was like, wow, these are nice. How'd you get them? Where'd you order these from? But then I noticed that there's some missing, and there's like glue missing. We are going to actually take all of these off. All it is a cap that goes here that he tried to glue on. Why he did that, I have no fucking idea. In fact, it's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. So we're going to take it all out. We're going to go with some Z-Spec fasteners. Z-Spec actually makes the proper bolt package and fastener package for this car. And they come in various different colors. And they have different packages and different engine bay stuff to make your engine bay look a lot more bling. A lot more kosher, personally, so it doesn't look too messy. Let's see. I'm also going to be upgrading the radiator. I already have the radiator. It's actually in that car. We're going to pull it out. It's an all-aluminum racing radiator. I also have a CZP topside radiator mount that looks really nice. So it'll go over this, as well as I'm going to get a carbon fiber air guide, I think. Either carbon fiber or maybe a solid color air guide to go along here. But that's about it for this car in this episode today. The orange is going to be gone. You're not going to see any orange in this engine bay. But anyway, I'm stoked. I'm excited. Little things here and there it's not good with the car. And this is very common in Florida specifically. And I do not know why. I kind of need to do the research to find out why. But you'll see a little bubble rust along here. And you also see it here. Okay? I'm going to have this fixed and repainted. That side does not have it. This side does. But for whatever reason, and I'll show you, and I think it's on the other side, but here in Florida, and it's starting right here, you can kind of see it. In Florida, the same exact spot always rusts. I do not know why. In fact, I know this car is dirty. It's been sitting for so long under a tree here. I need to get it out of this area. This side doesn't have it. But it's always every car in Florida I've ever seen. All right? Those rust spots happen. I don't know why. Try to figure it out. I'm not going to lie. The back end does look sexy. Even though I don't really care for this bumper, it still looks really nice. And the color orange, I want to change it, but it's kind of grown on me. The camera, I'm not going to lie, does not give it justice, okay? It's something different when you see it in real life. This looks a lot brighter on screen, but it's not that bright. Overall, it looks really nice. So what I'm going to do today, maybe not today, probably next weekend, I'm going to vacuum out the engine bay. I'm going to brush it out, vacuum it out, and then I'm going to do a few things to clean it out and maybe hose it off a little bit here and there to clean it up to see what I'm working with, okay? And hopefully by the time I have the next episode, you'll see that nice engine bay there, all cleaned up. And we'll talk more about the car. Until then, guys, I'll see you next time. Thank you.